Hi. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Morning, Dimple. Hi, Lynn. Hope you're all well this morning and feeling reasonably good. Good morning, Chris. Jenny. Hello, Jenny. Good to see you. Graham. Morning, Graham. Yes, it was really good last night, wasn't it? Sangonite. Kaliana D gave a fabulous talk. Really helpful. Morning, Dave. Oh, good to see you, Dave. And Rose. Just wait a little bit longer. Just gather everybody in this morning. It's just lovely seeing everybody come together. We've got this morning meditation sangha, haven't we? That just a delight, really. Morning, Helen, down there in London. Good to see you. Oh, we've got a lot of people on YouTube this morning, which is a bit unusual, which is very good. Very glad you're here. And it's nice to see more people on YouTube. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock. So we'll make a start, shall we? So this morning we're going to do a meditation that I'm calling giving and receiving. I think that's probably a traditional term, not just mine. What we are giving and receiving is love and compassion for each other. And it's based on a Tibetan practice called Tonglen. Tonglen itself is it's a very strong practice, so it's not suitable for everybody. So I've made a sort of simpler version that is a bit easier and a bit kinder and a bit warmer in some ways than the traditional Tonglen. Traditional Tonglen is very good, but you do need to have a fairly you need to have been probably meditating for quite a while before you do it. Anyway, I'm rambling now. So this version, what you need to know is that this version is about breathing in kindness and loving kindness from the universe and breathing it out over ourselves and everything about us that needs healing, and breathing it out over others, the others that we know that need help with the suffering and the pain and then everybody in the world, and including all animals. So it's a lovely practice. And it's one of the things it's based on in Buddhism is that the Buddhists believe that the universe is benevolent. It's full of compassion and kindness, and that the world is naturally positive and kind. And it's only human beings and other creatures that stop it being like that through our habits and tendencies and reactivity. So we start off by just taking that as the norm, really. And if you like, you can, if you're a Buddhist, you can imagine a Buddhist, a Buddha, really, that is giving out all this kindness. If you're not a Buddhist, then just simply the kindness in the universe, just all around us, just breathing it in and breathing it out. But I'll take us through it. It doesn't matter, Helen, that you spelt my name wrong. So good morning to Michelle and Sarah and Philippa and Helen and Karen. I've said hello to Helen already. Never mind. So and at the end, I'm going to play a mantra. So I'll just see if I can put that mantra up. There we are. And the mantra is Sabe Sata Sukhi Hontu. And it means may all beings be well. May all beings be happy. So it's a well-wishing mantra. And you can, at the end, I'll play this at the end, and you can join in if you wish. Or just listen to it. Okay, so let's begin. I've got a poem that I'm going to read to begin to get us into the right place. And this is a poem by a man called John O'Donoghue. I don't know much about him, actually, but it's a lovely poem. I need to find a little bit more out about him. Anyway, this is how it goes. And then we'll go straight into the meditation. This is the time to be slow. Lie low to the wall until the bitter weather passes. Try as best you can not to let the wire brush of doubt scrape from your heart all sense of yourself and your hesitant light. If you remain generous, time will come good, and you will find your feet again on fresh pastures of promise, where the air will be kind and blushed with beginning. I'll read that last verse again. If you remain generous, time will come good, and you will find your feet again on fresh pastures of promise, where the air will be kind and blushed with beginning. So that's what we're aiming for. Okay. So just settling down, maybe taking a few deep breaths, just arriving. Just noticing how you are mentally, emotionally and physically. And just allowing however you are to be okay, even if it's a bit unpleasant. Just allowing it to be as it is, holding it with a sense of kindness. Always trying to be aware of ourselves with a sense of kindness. Just feeling the contact with whatever you're sitting or lying on, the bed, the chair, the cushion. Just allowing yourself to really feel that contact. And if your feet are on the floor, feeling the contact with the floor as well. And whatever we're sitting on, whatever we're touching, whether we're in a ground floor room or a fourth floor room, it doesn't matter, or high up in the sky. Whatever we're sitting on is ultimately held by the earth. So the earth is always supporting us. The earth is always generous, always there for us to hold us. So just allowing ourselves to be held, to let go. Noticing the sensations in the body. The feet and the legs. The hips and the bottom. The upper body. The front and the back. Moving with the breath. The arms and the hands. The hands tingling with energy and aliveness. And the head. And the face. Just relaxing the face. Allowing the brow to unfurrow and the skin on the face to relax. Noticing the breath coming in and out of the body. This breathing, this magical breathing happening all the time without us doing anything. Just allowing the breath to come and go as it wishes. Noticing how it moves the upper body. Very gently each time we breathe in and breathe out. And seeing if you can locate your heart or your heart center. Not the physical heart, but the heart center of all your positive emotions, of all your softness. A teacher called Pema Chodron calls it the soft spot. And somewhere in the middle of the lower chest, maybe, or you might be in a different place for you. Can you find this soft spot? If you're having difficulty, then just bring to mind somebody that you love. Somebody that you love very much. Just picturing them or getting a sense of them. And seeing what happens in this heart center. Kind of tender joy. It's where we feel love. So if you If you can contact it, just allowing it to grow by itself, not making too much effort, just noticing it, letting it spread through your body. And if you can't find it, not worrying about it, just staying open to the fact that if you relax enough, you might feel it. Keep bringing to mind somebody you love. So we begin this practice by just following the out breath. Just each time we breathe out, following the whole length of the breath, from the beginning to the very end. Just in a relaxed way, allowing ourselves to let go on each out breath, to let any tension slip away through the body into the earth. Just really following each out breath, really noticing it without making too much effort. And while you're doing this, you might imagine that you're breathing into spaciousness. As each breath breathes out, you're opening up a vast world of spaciousness. If it helps, you might imagine that you're breathing out into a vast blue sky, boundaryless, endless, beautiful. And this vast blue sky is full of warmth and freedom and love, full of kindness. Just really, if you can, allowing this vast space to open up around you. Breathing into it and letting go into it. So now changing to the in-breath, just beginning to notice the in-breath, filling the lungs each time you breathe in, filling the body. And just noticing that you're breathing in from this vast blue stillness. Breathing in this peace and serenity and freedom. Breathing in from this vast space of loving kindness. Each breath filling your body, filling the whole of your being a little more with loving kindness, with compassion. Maybe noticing how your heart center begins to swell. Maybe noticing how the body begins to feel softer, more loved as you breathe in this kindness from the big blue sky. And if you're not feeling that, that's okay. Just staying open to feeling something as you breathe in each time. Not trying too hard, not trying to make it happen. Just being open to this sense of loving kindness flooding into your body with each in-breath. It might help if you just have an imaginative sense of breathing in the love. You could maybe picture it as pure white light or golden light, or even a kind of white mist that you're breathing into your body. Filling the whole of your being with loving kindness. So now we're going to follow both the in-breath and the out-breath. Continuing to breathe in the loving kindness from the clear blue sky and breathing it out again over the whole of our being. Breathing it out over parts of ourselves that need to be healed. Breathing out this loving kindness over painful memories, over difficulties we might be having, over any negative sense of ourselves. Breathing this loving kindness over anything in our lives that feels uncomfortable or hurtful. Just this healing out breath, nourishing us, healing us, making us feel good about ourselves. Breathing in the loving kindness from the universe and breathing it out over whatever we need it to heal. And just noticing how we begin to feel better, how we begin to feel whole again, healed. Freeing ourselves from any pain and suffering. Just noticing the positive effects that are happening as we breathe over the whole of our being. So having looked after ourselves in this way, we're now going to look after others. So continuing to breathe in this great loving kindness, this great compassion from the clear blue sky. And now we can breathe it over anybody we know who needs it. Friends, relatives, animals, people that we know are suffering or in need of some help, and breathing over them whatever it is that they need. Just opening our hearts, breathing this breath of loving kindness over all those people we know that need it. Nourishing them, helping them to heal. And just seeing the results of this, seeing them healing, seeing them feeling better, seeing them feeling happy. And then when we're ready, we might like to spread our loving kindness, the breath of loving kindness, even further over the whole world, over the whole of this troubled, suffering world, over all the discord, over all the pain, all the poverty, all the disease, all the hunger, all the mental turmoil. And in our imagination, at least, beginning to see that this loving kindness, this breath of loving kindness, has the capacity to heal the whole world. As we breathe over the whole world, in our imagination, beginning to see the world soften, people becoming kinder, animals suffering less, human beings becoming more peaceful and happier, and the world responding to the love that we can give it. So for the last few minutes, just continuing to breathe in the love of the universe, the clear blue sky, and continuing to breathe it out over ourselves and all beings. So when you're ready, just beginning to gently move your body, coming back from your imagination into the day, preparing to go out into the world with a sense of loving kindness to yourself and others. In whatever way we can, healing ourselves and the world with love. I think you might not have heard the mantra. I had it by my speaker, and so for some reason my speaker didn't work. So it might have been very faint. So I'm sorry about that. Oh dear, technology. Anyway, I hope the meditation was was helpful, and just great to. Oh, good, Isabel heard it. So that's something. Yes, and Karen did as well. Oh, good, good. Yes, that's good. So thank you for coming along. It'd be very good to see you. Morning to Kathy, who actually that mantra was sung. Kathy was probably singing that mantra. It was sung by our Taraloka Retreat Centre women, and Kathy is one of them. So it's just a joy to hear these mantras from them. So yes, thank you for being with me this morning. I'll be back again on Tuesday, and Joe will be with you tomorrow with loving kindness practice. So do join her at 7:00, and then Kate will be with you on Monday at 7. So she'd love to see you as well, and I'll be back on Tuesday. Kathy says yes, she was singing that, so that's great, isn't it? So have a really good day today. Have a good Friday and weekend. Hope the weather comes back nice and sunny for you, and I'll see you again sometime soon. So lots of love to you, and take care. Bye for now.